Good day, and welcome to the Sliced Bread Podcast. We give you your daily slice of life. I am your host, Gary. And on today's episode, we have on the panel Lenny.
Your local boy.
Lovely, lovely. We got the man with the names Chris.
I am Chris, which is short for Christian Dio.
Lovely. We got the man that make us sound slick like butter on toast, the sound guy. And we got Bob.
Not the builder. We don't build things up. We break them down.
And today we got a special guest, Melissa.
Hi guys, my name's Melissa, but you guys can call me Mel for short.
Lovely,
Good to
lovely.
have you, Mel.
Hi, Mel.
Good
Nice
day,
to have you
guys.
on the
Good
pod.
day.
Lovely. Let's break things down and break bread. Fashion is an important component of our daily lives. Through clothing, individuals establish their sense of self as well as their place in society. The connections between fashion and both individual and collective identities continue to be of interest to scholars and practitioners in the world of fashion and dress. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Nice.
we're talking about fashion.
Fashion.
Love that.
Fishy fashion.
Fishy fashion.
Please
My
no.
favorite show.
only people who know.
So let's start it off. I want to know from you guys, what fashion trends did you follow while growing up? So, pretty boy Lenny.
I don't know if it was pretty, but I was into the bootleg thing. Bootleg,
okay.
Superga, diamond jersey.
Oh,
You know?
diamonds, you say?
Awful.
Are forever?
But but the bootleg, it can't be fresh, you know? It's got to have the tear at the bottom from
Yes,
walking
yes,
on
yes.
it under your shoe
Yes.
for a good couple of days. Eventually it gets that tear and then it's perfect.
Exactly.
Then it's
exactly.
perfect.
I just want to know, Lenny, is it the diamond jersey or the diamond pullover?
Woo! Interesting.
That was-
There was
that
different
was-
swag levels.
It was both.
You want to know if you're on level
So you
1 or
know
level
what?
2?
So you know what? In summer you could wear the sleeveless one, and then winter came, you just did the pullover, the long sleeve.
Lovely, lovely. And Mal, what were you rocking when in a young age?
So back when I was younger, I would love dungarees and pumps, basically. And then through my teenage years, I would go through a phase of, I don't know if you guys know Saltwater Girl, the magazine. So they had like
Sounds familiar.
O'Neill and Island Style, and you know the whole
you know,
scale
there
of
we go.
brands. That was like my thing back
Your
in the
hoity-toities,
teens.
we know.
I was gonna say that was the thing.
Definitely, yeah.
I think that's a deodorant, isn't it?
Yeah. No,
Yeah, that's a deodorant.
Gotta keep it fresh.
Well, you got to be honest. Hoity-toity and Axe killed it in those years.
I
didn't
really
needed
did.
to.
It
killed
really
It
did.
needed to, because
Yeah.
you could get that lovely chocolate smell from the axe.
Yes, dude. I remember.
I don't
that.
know what they're trying with the other ones of temptation. Like, nah, get that chocolate one, man.
I know for myself, I rocked them dungarees, bro. I
Also,
was,
you guys were dungarees, you were the minions.
yes, dude.
Definitely.
Welcome, King Bob.
I was Bob the Builder because I was pulling a dungarees on my boy.
We do not condone the real Bob the Builder on this channel.
We don't need building up here.
Yeah, no, we break it down here, okay? But if I broke down my fashion style back then, following the trends, you know, I was a baggy jeans kind of boy. I really was, you know. I was in that 50 Cent lifestyle with the G-Unit sneakers.
50?
You know, we don't die. We get shot, but we don't die.
9 times.
You know those brand names back in the day? The Bad Boy, the Billabong, the
Yes.
Quicksilver?
Yeah.
Yes.
I was a Mr. Echo boy. That was me. You gotta look fresh, bro.
Nah, the Fantastic Four would hate me because I was Quicksilver, boy. Fantastic Four would hate me because I was Quicksilver till I would die, bro. I love Quicksilver.
Damn, Gary,
Was
how
there
could you?
Was there anything that you guys didn't get to wear?
I always wanted buffs. I wanted to see what that extra few inches felt like.
But
Pause,
buffs,
but that's okay.
buffs with a fur coat and the Krugers.
You
Yeah.
need that Kruger earrings. I
Yes.
never had it, but it always looked fire though. And so it just gave him this edge.
The Danny Alves type of guy.
No, dude.
With a bomber jacket. You
Yes,
gotta have
the
the
bomber
bomber
jacket.
jacket.
Oh my word. But crazy you guys are talking about all these fashion things. I want to know from you guys, would you wear these items today?
Hell no.
Will you wear them today?
No.
No.
Pumps are still in fashion though, aren't they?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, they're still
They're
in
still
fashion.
there.
Yeah, so pumps definitely. But
You'll get
okay,
soft
and
pumps.
hoodies as well. I still have a hoodie from DC. It's also a skater
Yeah.
brand. I love that. I used to love that brand too. But other than that, no dungarees. No, guys,
Not
we're a bit
in.
too old for that now.
Do you remember when the girls used to wear skirts and boots?
Yes,
was
yeah,
like a
it
period.
almost looked like Doc Martens, but you know,
Yes,
yes,
yes.
yeah, that was very in with the socks and the boots and.
But not
And the
right
socks
now.
got to show a little
Yes,
bit.
the
eh?
socks has got to
Yeah,
show,
it's
you know,
got to show.
like, yeah.
It's got to show.
Because these days girls just wear the leggings and then that overrides the whole purpose for anything else.
Yeah, leggings was a proper game changer.
It was a game changer.
really
dude.
was.
Because it fits with everything, right?
It really does, yeah.
Yeah.
And you can change up the colors, you know. You can have black boots or white and pink now, so really goes with everything.
Oh,
Well,
Mal, I'm about to kick
changing
you off
the
the
game,
podcast because
changing
I
the
still rock my dungaree, but thank you for that. So, guys, talking about all these fashion, when it comes to shopping for clothes, how does it work for you guys? Do you have a specific budget? Do you have different stores that you guys like to go to, or do you have certain name brands?
I gotta say, I buy a lot of things from Superblis because I hunt for those specials, eh?
Same.
Clothes
same.
are expensive these days.
So,
I think it's a risk online though.
especially like buying from Shein.
Yeah,
come back with sizes too small there.
yeah, that's a risk I will not take again. I like my Nikes. I like going to H&M.
Yes,
H&M's
yes,
got
yes.
good stuff, while for good prices. Cotton On is a lie.
Of course it is.
Today I can actually afford like a little bit more. So I can go out and spoil myself, buy that Nike item, which I should not pay that much for, which I couldn't when I was younger because my parents were paying for everything.
I think that's the most important thing, Lenny, is that when you were younger, you were on your parents' budget. Now that
Yeah.
you're on your budget, you're looking a little bit more different at the clothing.
Exactly.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
they always had the argument like you're either going to outgrow it or this sort of clothing. You don't need to spend a lot on excessive brands because it does and serve the same function. So they
Yeah.
get you like from the cheap places, like the Pep, the Ackermans. Not that it's cheap, but I mean, it's like in comparison to like if you went to a Total Sports or a sports scene.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
get a completely different price for almost basically the same product.
Exactly.
So they would force the more cheaper items onto you. But now that you have your own budget, you know what? Let me
Yeah.
splash a little, you know?
And I mean, I fully believe that you should work well with your money. But now I don't have to buy things out of necessity.
True.
If I wanted, I'll buy it.
So if you wanted that skinny jeans, you'll get it.
Skinny jean,
A
lady
lot
now.
of the things, if you think about it, a lot of things that you buy, do you really need it when it comes to clothes?
I do need a rain jacket for the rain.
Yeah, you
Last
do.
time I checked.
Probably not.
Probably not, eh? How many pairs of shoes do you own? But you still want that new pair that came out.
Because fashion is a statement.
And yourself, Mal. how
I'm
did-
all about quality, you guys. So I love, well, Superblis is one of the top brands I love to shop at. And then Woolworths for their quality. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't have patience when it comes to queues.
Yeah.
Online, and then you deliver to me.
It's so convenient.
what
yeah.
I'm
They can
about to take a
deliver.
lot.
You know
we are
what I
not
mean.
sponsored by none of these places. And
Saving a ton of petrol.
Yeah, that's the thing. We're talking about a lot of, how do you say, mainstream franchise places. But what about boutiques and, you know, little
the
gem
Belleville
places?
Station, yeah, we know about those places.
And access,
Listen,
And
you
access
haven't
bar.
lived till you got that bargain of a luxury brand that isn't really luxury brand on the
Yeah.
streets for half or like a quarter of its price. All right, then you just show it off. Everyone knows it's Fugazi.
you know what I mean?
I'm the Fabiani guy.
You know what I mean? Speaking about Fabiani, I want to ask you guys, what does fashion mean to you, man? What do you notice about other people's fashion in comparison to you? I know for myself, if people look at me, they think, this bra is 2 rand short from getting actually a proper t-shirt because I look homeless as hell, bro.
All right, Jacob.
I think it's more than 2 rand, Gary.
Oh, why? You mean 5 rand? You think about 5 rand? Relax, guys. Come on, man.
What I was gonna say to that, Gary, is that how I perceive someone else was you can't judge a book by its cover because
True.
if you look at how the Bill Gates and the billionaires of the world
Yes,
look,
yes.
they don't particularly dress like they own the world.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But for someone that is just a bit more affluent or have a little bit more money, they win every luxury brand under the sun of the earth. But does the money match it? But then again, at the same time, if you see someone that's dressing bummy, do you take them seriously just based off appearances? You can't say that you don't have some level of judgment on people that you see
Yes.
and what your perception of them will be. You want to show the person on first appearance, take me seriously.
And yourself, Lenny, what do you feel?
I think that you do judge people by the way they look. If you see someone looking a certain way, you will think they do whatever. As much as I don't think that you need to sell yourself everywhere, you should dress for how you want people to perceive you. You want to project a good image. If it's a first date, if it's at work, even if it's just, I'm not saying you need to go down to the 7-Eleven in a suit, but, just show up in how you want to be perceived.
Exactly.
For me, it's all about to be presentable, you know? You're not going to take someone serious if they look like, hobo chic coming in there to work,
Hobo
especially.
chic.
Hobo chic. Oh.
It's very much in
Yeah,
fashion
it's
these
like
days.
sometimes things don't match, and it's just like, what are you wearing, my guy? It's happened before, I must say, where some people will take you out at work. Basically, they'll be like, my guy, those pants do not match
I
those
will tell him
shoes.
straight,
Like,
it's not working today.
literally.
No.
The truth is, in fashion, there's a massive variety between men and females' fashion as to what is acceptable, what isn't acceptable. So I'm guessing on the ladies' front, there is a much different judgment system that takes place. So if your hair doesn't match your clothes, if you're not color coded, and all these
Yeah,
sort of
that
things.
is
So I'm
very
guessing
true.
that is a
Yes, yeah,
different
it's a-
level of judgment that takes place. On
And they
that
will
side.
tell you straight, like, listen, girl, what's going on with
Yeah,
your
and
hair?
like the critiques will get crazy, you know.
How do you break it down to someone nicely though? It's like, hey, it's not working.
No,
Or
you
is it-
see, I'm not that type of person, but I know people who are. They will be like,
This jacket
"Friend,
would look
this
lovely on
jacket
you.
is-
No.
Yeah, it's like, why are you matching this jacket with a specific outfit? It doesn't work.
Do you plan your outfit for an event or outing, be it formal, informal? So, I don't know for Mal, do you plan your outfits?
Most definitely to the T. So
Of course, okay,
my dress
okay.
needs to match my shoes, and
Colour
my
code.
handbag, color code, chunky jewelry. You know, everything needs to flow. You can't just
Wait,
color
wait.
blocking maybe now.
Wait, you say chunky jewelry. Are you coming here with like a 50 cent
No,
chain? Or
like a beautiful, like,
what
you
are
know, like one of those pieces, like you know, you get
Okay,
at Visa.
okay,
That's
okay.
like
Okay, I
it's
see.
elegantly pretty. It's
I'm-
not like over the top, but
Elegantly pretty.
Elegant.
Like that.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
like elegant.
So you know that.
Like
so
that.
you know that aunties is coming with 50 diamond rings here,
no,
like, looking like
hell no.
Thanos here, whatnot, to an event.
Or you just snap your fingers and everyone
I'm just
disappears.
because I'm thinking that you coming chunky jewelry, like, and you must lift up your hair, all that stuff in your what you're wearing and whatnot.
But I'm guessing so it's those smaller pieces that complement
Small,
the full.
yes, kind
The
of a thing.
accessories.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
you gotta get the
Accessories, there
accessories
you
right.
go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, most definitely.
And yourself, Lenny?
I plan. I do plan. You have to plan. I seldom check out the look fully before I go out, but I do plan it. I do have go-tos as well when I don't have time to plan. It's like, I know this works. I know that works. And I guess maybe being a guy, it's simple because you can just throw on a jeans and a t-shirt
Basically,
and it
yeah.
works.
You know, I'm not sure what's stereotypical with guys, but a lot of the times when there's an event, then you kind of just see the outfit in your head. I don't know if
I
you-
agree with
I
that.
mean, ladies
Yes,
do
yeah,
that
you
as well.
basically see
No, I agree.
like what
Yeah,
you wanna
you,
put
you
together.
visualize
I
it,
agree.
Yes.
but then you put it on, and then sometimes it's just, yo, what,
Yeah,
what's
guys,
not
this is
going
not
on?
working.
It's like that moment, like what you think in your head, and when you say it doesn't work
Just
out.
doesn't agree, yeah.
Nah, I agree with you.
But sometimes it just works. And you go.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you. I'm also like, I always plan for an event. I make sure I look the part, man, for that event. Especially when you go to like a festival or you go to a formal event.
You need to look the part for a festival. Don't you just go there in hobo chic?
No,
There's actually a style
no,
to
you can
festivals.
actually do that.
There
You
is
can.
a festival style.
There's a festival
if I'm not
style.
There's a festival style.
That follows a very hipster trend.
It does actually.
Probably why I've never gone to one.
Loose clothes.
Same here.
The Renegade, Lenny. Okay,
I don't know. There's always this one item I think I can pull off anywhere is the leather jacket. You know, when you come in with the leather, it just says, "Oh, who's this?" And I like that. It's that statement. Whew.
I will say though, like for your outfit, you should never be the loudest in the room.
That's true, yeah.
You don't want to be an eye catcher
Oh,
in
example,
a bad way.
in like a wedding, so, you know, for some females, they try to outstage the bride.
Okay,
Yeah.
makes
Don't do
sense.
that. I don't know why people do that, but
It's because they're single and nobody wants them. But
Wow. Someone's projecting.
Trying to catch man at the wedding.
It's interesting that Lenny says that because we were just talking about what does your fashion say about you.
Yeah.
Then like what does it say about that person that does that? It's like they want all the attention.
All the attention.
Want the
Yeah.
attention.
But I do think you need to stand out a bit. My word, do you want to look like a minion or do you want to be the king of the minions? You know what I mean? King Bob in the building.
And you got a peacock as well.
You got to peacock a little, you know, let them know. Wear the red shoes at an all-white party.
speaking about Peacock, I want to know from you guys, were you part of the cool kids? Were you like standing out there? You know
So
what
you
I'm saying?
mean the popular squad?
You know
that's
what I'm
still,
saying?
You know, the jocks.
You know what I'm saying? You can't sit with us type of like.
Yeah, you can't sit at this table.
You can't sit with us, bro. I think you were part of the cool kids, hey, Lenny?
No, I don't know. I think I was very much, middle scale. I did follow certain trends, but I don't think I was ever one of the coolest cools.
yeah, I was also on the fence, eh? Like I had.
Shocking.
Oh, that's shocking! I would follow the trend. So you know the jelly baby shoes that you guys get, like
The jelly
before.
baby
the
shoes.
Jelly
The jelly
baby
baby
shoes.
shoes.
That was
Jelly
like the in
babies.
thing.
We'll humble
And-
you all.
Is that the glitter and
Yes, the glitter.
gel
It's
and
got the whole gel look.
Was
And
that with the straps?
yes, with the
Yes.
straps. Yeah, it's got the straps and then
Just had
the
a pair
crop
also,
tops
that's
and
why
the
I-
jeans. Yeah, guys, I used to follow the
The metal
trends,
thing.
but I wasn't like a cool kid. I would say I hung out with everyone. I was just all over the show.
Doesn't it depend on your economic circumstance?
Most
It
likely.
does.
Yeah, that's
It
true.
does,
As
it
a
does.
child,
I can't afford to be cool.
you as a kid,
Yo,
you don't have control over
man
that.
is bringing out trauma. I can't afford to be cool. Man.
I have the fashion sense. I
Yeah.
just don't have the budget to prove that I have the fashion sense.
It's like you go to the cool kids. Listen here, I can't afford it, but trust me, I am cool.
I gotta convince yourself.
That is hilarious. I don't know. I think what really made you cool is what made you stand out.
Yeah.
Right? So that's why I was talking a little bit of the peacock and standing out per se. So if you had one unique piece of item, like whether you were in school, the middle school, your primary school, your high school, you would technically stand out by accident.
Yeah,
And that could easily make you part of the cool because that is what other people are perceiving as different. Like,
Yeah.
ooh, this one is confident enough to rock something no one else would rock. So it really depends. It doesn't necessarily have to be budget.
No, worry about budgets, nothing like that. I want to ask you guys, if you could make your summer go-to look and your winter go-to look, what would it be?
So my fashion look would definitely be like summer dresses and
Ooh, okay,
like
summer
short,
dresses.
long, yeah, you know, like and name brands, so Chanel,
Oh,
Gucci,
okay.
Nice.
yeah,
Hey,
petite jewelry. You know, I'd have like a whole walk-in closet if I really could. You know,
You
a
have
mix
a
and
watch
match
or your
outfits.
wristband girl?
I'm a watch type of person,
Okay,
so
okay.
yeah, you know,
Nice.
always matching my watches, my handbags.
The shoes?
The
What do we do? Are we
shoes,
doing wedges? Are we doing
Wedges,
sandals?
opens, like sandals, depending on the occasion.
Of
Like, you know,
course,
if
of
you're going to a
course.
restaurant, you want to dress a bit more classy and
And the
outfit.
hair? What are we doing with the hair? Up or down? Wet or dry?
Down. It depends on the weather, really, you know?
That's what I'm saying. But we,
Well, summer,
let me set
summer.
the scene. Let me set
It's
the scene.
summer.
Yeah.
Miami Beach.
Oh, no, that's
You're on
wet
the
look.
beach.
Wet look all the way, 'cause, you know,
Go.
yeah, wet look
Lovely,
curls and
lovely.
everything.
Ooh, nice.
Fancy restaurants, soft hair, more.
Big
yeah.
earrings, short, small earrings. You
Nah,
know, we
more-
gotta put the whole look together here.
More petite earrings, you know, and then yeah, I like petite and vintage. I love vintage as well, you know, frills and like pretty pants that matches tops and high heel shoes, nice leather jackets.
Mel's got it sorted.
She's
Yeah, she
sorted
knows,
out
she
in
knows.
these streets.
And that winter look? What about
Oh, winter is my favorite season, guys. Let's first start with that. So, coats and boots, high heel boots, nice pants, leather jacket, like a proper leather
Okay,
jacket
okay.
with lots of zips, details. Scarves are my thing,
Oh, so cover the neck. Okay.
cover
so
the
no need for
neck,
jewelry
you
there.
know,
Okay.
loose hair. Okay, maybe I'll wear like big earrings, but I wouldn't wear like, because I wear polo necks a lot too. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm in the
So
polo
would
neck
you
kind
wear
of thing.
cap?
I'm not a beanie
like
kind
a-
of girl. No, no. I'm
Okay.
not actually. Yeah.
Gloves,
so-
none of that.
No,
You know,
and
sometimes
I'm not
I've
so
seen these girls wear gloves and they take off the.
Nails.
Yes, to show the nails. They need to show the nails.
Oh
right?
no.
I'm sorry, the only person who can rock gloves in the winter time is the Eddie Henry. I'm sorry. That's the only person that rocks gloves for me in the winter time. But anyhow, Lenny, talk to me. What's that? Go to summer look and go to winter look.
Shorts, whether it's a chino shorts,
Okay, cool.
a jean shorts, or either, you know what I'm really into now is the cotton shorts. It's like those jersey material shorts,
Okay.
you know? That matches with a ton of things. Any kind of t-shirt. I actually don't like wearing t-shirts with any kind of print on it.
Lovely, lovely.
And that would be summer. Summer's generally quite easy. And every now and then, depending on the trip, I will pull out that Havaianas.
Oh. Na, 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 na.
Get the sand in between the toes, you know.
There we go.
Yeah. Winter, funny enough, I don't like to wear a lot of hoodies and jerseys. I do own them, but I don't go out with them. I would layer up with a sweater and then maybe something under the sweater if it's super cold. And then I like my informal shirts and then the overshirts as well. And
Lovely.
I've got a lot of jackets. Yeah, that's what my winter look would look like.
For me, guys, my go-to summer look will be pluckies all day. I love my pluckies. And I'll take my jorts. I love me some jorts or jean shorts. Always got that look on. And then it would be that Miami Vice shirt, you know what I'm saying? That floral shirt, you know what I mean? Or paar flamingos here on the.
we go, here
You
we
know what I'm
go.
saying? You gotta stand out. You got a peacock with a peacock
The
on.
look
So-
just says summer.
exactly.
You specifically prefer jean shorts.
I love jean shorts. It's comfortable. You know what I mean?
And it also it goes well with a lot of shoes. Also,
Exactly, and it goes well with
Noticed.
any t-shirt or
Yes.
like anything else, man. Like you can't go wrong with jorts. So that would be my summer look. And then when it comes to winter look, just give me a pair of sweatpants and I'm good for the whole day. Nothing more, nothing less. I just want my sweatpants and that's it. I'm not worried so much when it comes to my winter wear. My winter wear is chilled, man. I'm chilled. I'm Gary. I'm plain and simple. You know what I mean? And let's leave it for that man himself, Bob. What you rocking, boy?
Well, let me set the scene. I am there on a beach. You know, the beach bar is there. Let's say Miami. I'm feeling Miami right now. Florida, on the beach. I'm thinking fedora. We got to do the fedora. All right. We got
Pablo Escobar.
We got to use a little bio oil. Get that skin popping in the sun. I'm thinking I need a wife beater for the undertone, but then I want a nice Versace sweater. All right, gold, like a fella in Versace. I need
couple
that.
of buttons
All
loose.
right, yeah, with a couple of buttons loose. I'm on the
buttons loose.
beach bar.
Yeah,
You understand
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'm feeling it. I'm thinking actually a jean short. I was actually gonna do like a beige pants, but I was like, jeans wouldn't be too bad with a nice small belt. I don't want a Rolex. I don't want to, attract the wrong sort of people.
Wanna count them steps, you say?
I want to count those steps. Want to keep healthy. Want to look lovely. All right. Now that we get into the legs, after you put on the Novia lotion, you
Soft
gotta make it
skin,
look
soft.
sexy,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
The legs gotta look good,
Yeah.
because the knees are showing. You don't want dusty knees and dusty elbows.
Ashy's out of style. Out of style.
Then we're also looking for Kavalas. The Kavala shoes with no socks, and then boom, there we go. We're on the beach
Summer look.
with a pina colada. Hey, mommy, you sexy.
Don't you want a cigar in your, don't want a cigar in your hand?
I don't know. We don't smoke on this podcast.
What a look, though.
Ah, but
You
that's
took me
summer.
there to
That's the
beach.
summer swag. And for the winter, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do comb over. Now that we're indoors, we're gonna put chamomile lotion on to get away the mosquitoes. We're gonna do a long sleeve V-neck. I'm thinking nice long black pants, dark black, all right?
Yeah.
With a black belt. And the sweater is a black long V-neck, so it's black on black, dude.
Okay.
Black
All
on
black,
black.
all black.
But the shoes will be navy blue. I was gonna give a different shoe, but to represent my people, I'll say some grasshoppers. Then we make it brown rather. We make it brown rather. We just
The sound guy is smiling here, baby.
we show with respect to the hood, just so that you don't think you can just run up on me. I'm all black. And there we go. That's the summer look and the winter look.
Lovely.
Hey, lovely.
Nice,
I like
guys.
It. I like it.
Okay, thank you for this, guys. Let's end it off with a nice conclusion. What does your fashion sense say about you, and do you think it defines an individual? I'll start it off with, for me, yes, it does, because I'm homeless. Can you guys, this podcast is not sponsoring anybody. Can you guys please get a sponsor? I'm currently living in somebody else's house, so that's why I need some help here.
Okay, Jacob.
Now, but I do believe that fashion does say a lot about yourself. For me, if you wear your fashion sense and you rock those things on, I show you put in effort.
I don't think it defines an individual, but I think it can. And I think what it can say about you is potentially what you are like. If you're looking neat, I'm sure whatever he does is going to be neat as well.
Exactly. If you look good, you feel good, you do good.
Yeah.
Here we go. And Mal?
For me, I don't think it defines an individual necessarily, but it's good to be presentable, Like if you want people to take you seriously, or you don't have to wear the latest fashion or anything to
Yeah.
look presentable too, guys. Let me just say that. But yeah, in order for someone to take you seriously, and you never know. So now you, for example, driving somewhere and you break down. How's it going to look if you're in your pajamas? Like, I just think of things like that. The practicality. I'm just like, just look
Yeah.
presentable, even if you go to the shops.
Let's end this off with Bobby. Give it to me.
Well, I would say your character is what defines you as an individual. But the problem is no one will get to know your character if they don't step through the first door, which is your appearance. So therefore, I would have to say it doesn't define you, but it definitely is the opening. If you can't walk through the door to find the character as to who you are you a sturdy individual, are you respectable, can I depend on you, or any of these sort of things, you got to first look the part.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to the Sliced Bread podcast. Please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. And also, share a like or a comment about today's episode. And join us next time for another Slice of Life.